Welcome to the Wine Cage. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Amanda.
And tonight, on Christmas Eve 2023, we are drinking Knapstein, or Knapstein, depending on how you want to say it, from the Clare Valley. This is a 2021 Malbec, and it's got a lovely label. I'm a fan of these old-timey kind of labels with illustrations on them, an illustration of a beautiful building and some very classic kind of graphic design and type and everything. But Amanda's our resident graphic designer, so why don't you tell us what you think about the label on this one?
I think it's got a great wine label. As far as personal taste goes, it's a little stale to me. I think it doesn't excite me, but I do think it's a very nicely designed label. The drawing is really pretty. There isn't really anything I can say is bad about it. Type is very nice. It's got a gold foil finish to some of it. And yeah, that's about all I've got to say about the design.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those wines where I wanted to pick it up because I like the illustration on it. When I'm drinking a wine, I like to be able to look at a building like that, and I don't know, it's very inviting. But let's see how it actually tastes. Beginning with the nose, well, I guess beginning with the color and everything. Once again, it's kind of deep, rich looking with like a nice purpley magenta sort of color.
It's quite opaque.
Yeah. Let's see how it smells. I say this about almost every wine we review, but it's got a nice dusty smell. I'm going to keep saying that because there are reds that we drink that don't have that. So to me, it's kind of nice to differentiate between those, especially some of the Pinots and lighter reds. They will not have that characteristic. So I'm going to say it every time when it's got that nice dusty winery wine barrel sort of smell. This one has that. It's got a weird characteristic for me in that it's kind of sour, but in a good way on the nose, that is. And otherwise for me, I think it's kind of spicy and floral on the nose. What do you think?
I more or less agree with you. I think it does have a slightly sour smell to it, which I generally don't love in a red, but it's not off-putting here.
Yeah.
It's just a little different to the last couple we've had, I think.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how it tastes. Well, for me, this has a nice, dry, sort of a nice dryness with some spice up front. But it then, instead of settling into something velvety or smooth, it sort of turns a little sour, a little tart. So that's where this one kind of falls down slightly for me. What do you think?
I agree with that. It's a little sour. It's a little harsh on the palate. It's by no means bad, but it's it's
one of those ones where as you're drinking it as well, that sort of tartness builds up as well. So, I mean, this would benefit to having with food, which we always do. We pretty much only drink red while we're eating. But yeah, for me, this one, that tartness kind of builds up with each sip, which is not really what you want.
Yeah.
So for me, the Knapstein Clare Valley 2021 Malbec is coming in only at a 6. And would you agree with that?
I would give it a 6 as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good. It's by no means bad. I would not be unhappy to drink this again, but I don't think we would go out of our way to purchase it again. As I say, it's just sort of in that real middle range, and it's that sort of aftertaste that's bringing it down a bit. But, perhaps try it yourself. We bought it from Dan's. I can't remember the price right now, but we'll put it up as a super. It wasn't expensive or anything. No regret buying it and tasting it, but I just don't think we would buy it again.
Agreed. Yep.
So that's going to be it for the Wine Cage this time. Merry Christmas, even though it won't be Christmas when you're watching this. It is for us. It's Christmas Eve right now. And we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.